Hey guys, Matt with the Mad Katter. Alright, I am on my way out to trap, and just my luck, again, it is windy as hell right now, so keep my fingers crossed, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I'm really out of breath. I apologize. So I had to leave the area where I was trapping, and I had to go down a side street. The wind was just way too strong. But I have good news. Unfortunately, there was like one street light, maybe two. You can see it way down there. The other side has no street lights, so I couldn't film. It was too dark. But I trapped Mac the cat, so I got Mac tonight. So I'm gonna keep walking home. It's probably gonna take me about 20 minutes. I have to stop every so often because I can't breathe right now. But I got Mac, so I'll come back to the video when I get home. Okay, here's Mac. He's getting ready to go into the catio until pickup, which will probably be about 2 days. So he'll have the swamp cooler on him. He'll have food, water, place to hide. And then he'll get neutered and recover, and we'll return him. But I'm going to put him in now. I'll be back. So we finally got Mac. This is a great night. It's a great night. I'm going to let him acclimate a little bit, and I'll get some footage of him later. Alright guys, I'm home. I just got Mac transferred out of the trap into the catio. He will be here probably till Wednesday. So he's got his food, his water, his litter box. He's got a couple beds. You know, he's got the table set up with the blanket over it so he can hide under it. He's got a cooling cot. He's got the swamp cooler for tomorrow during the day. There's actually quite a cool breeze right now. The winds have died down, and so I think he'll be quite cool tonight without the swamp cooler. But if it's over 100 tomorrow, he'll definitely have it on. But I'm going to let you see him again real quick, and then I'm going to go inside because I am dripping sweat and I need to sit down for a bit. I mean, I am sitting down right now in a patio chair, but I need to sit down. So here's Mac. All right, guys. Today is Wednesday, and Mac is going to get picked up probably this evening sometime, and he will be getting neutered tomorrow. So he will probably be returning tomorrow evening. We will re-release him Friday night. Should go smooth, you know. He's very feral, so it's very sad. Sad to see cats in this state where they're just terrified of humans. When he actually used to come eat here in our backyard, let me switch hands real quick. I could actually come out here and stand around while he ate. And for whatever reason, he stopped coming to eat in our backyard, and he basically lives on the street behind us now. Originally, he was with the colony, so that's 2 streets over. Occasionally, he does still visit the original colony, but he's been seen for at least the last 8 months to a year on the street directly behind us. So, after he's neutered, he will wait here for 24 hours. We'll let him recover a little bit, and then we'll release him. And of course, I'll film that. We're probably going to release him here in the yard. I'm just going to open the catio because he's familiar with this yard, and the whole set of houses going down. So he'll probably just take off to the wall and go over the wall and go back to the house that he kind of hangs out at. There's no point in trying to retrap him again, or not retrap him, but just, stress him out by scooting him into a trap and then carrying him, blocks and blocks around to the street behind us, because we have to go probably 2 blocks that way, then another block, and then 2 blocks back. So I just don't want to put him through that. He knows the area. He's for years he's come and gone, so he'll be fine. He's eaten a lot of dry while he's been here, but he's only eaten wet food once, so I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't like eating during the day. During the day, he usually hides in the back in the cat bed. It's probably the first bed he's ever been in his life. Once it starts to heat up, probably in about an hour or so, I'm going to turn that swamp cooler back on him. I've actually had an idea for the swamp cooler. We'll see if it works. We'll see if I can find a tub. I've got to find a tub that's probably, let's see, probably 2.5 feet by 1.5 feet across, and like a Rubbermaid tub, and I'll just cut it down to the height of the water tank in the bottom, and then I'm going to drill 2 holes in the bottom of the air conditioner and just set it in there. The swamp cooler, so that way I can fill it up once a day, and it'll just run all day and keep him cool, and we won't have to worry about the water getting low and remembering to come out and check it. But that's another project. So yeah, so today he gets picked up, tomorrow he'll be neutered, and then the following day, Friday evening, he'll be released. And I'm probably going to release him right before the sun goes down, so it's still light outside. He can still kind of see where he is, have his bearings. But it's really sad to see him. I used to film him all over, and, he always seemed like such a confident cat. But, when you see him, being held for neuter, and you see how timid he is, how afraid of people he is, it's just sad. It's heartbreaking. But we're going to fix this guy. He's not going to have any more babies. And hopefully, he won't be fighting too much with other males. So overall, he'll have a better life. So that's my update for today on Mac the cat. And of course, I will do more when he's brought back to us. And I'll let you see him again before he goes back out. And then, of course, I'll film the release. So, all right, that's it for now. I'll be back. Okay, Mac's been trapped back up. He's getting ready to go. Tomorrow he will be neutered and then drop back off with us. Friday he will be released. So I'm going to leave him out here in the trap for probably 20 minutes. She'll probably be here in 20 to pick him up. And that way he can stay cool. And then we will see him tomorrow. Okay. Mac was just returned. He's been neutered. He's fixed. He's probably still under the effects of the anesthesia. So he's got his swamp cooler here on. And he's really banged himself up in the cage. A lot of times feral cats do that. It breaks my heart to see it, but sometimes they really fight against those cages and they get really scraped up. But we're going to let him recover out here till tomorrow night. Then we're going to release him. We're going to let him jump over the back wall. We're right behind where I trapped him, so he knows the area well. He'll be fine. I'm going to give him about 24 hours to fully recover. I will be filming some more of him. Right now he's actually letting me film him, which lets me know that he's still under the effects of the anesthesia, because he would never let me get this close before. So he'll be here till tomorrow night, and in the meantime I will get a lot more video footage and share it with you. So I will be back in another segment. Okay, so Mac's back. He's pretty chewed up. He was really banging around in that cage, so God, it makes me feel so bad. But the good news is he's neutered. He's no longer going to be able to reproduce and have kittens with any cats in the neighborhood. So, that's kind of the benefit. So I'm going to leave him in peace out here for a while, let him fully come down from the anesthetics or the anesthesia, and then I'll come back out and film him a little bit more, probably maybe a little later or tomorrow morning. So Mac's done. That's another one checked off the list. All right, guys, I'll be back in another segment. All right, today is the last day that Mac is going to be here. We are going to be releasing him tonight, probably as the sun starts to go down, so I'll make sure I capture that on video. He seems to be doing good. He ate, he drank a lot of water. We've already got the swamp cooler on him because the temps are starting to go up. So this is Mac's last day, and I will be gathering some video footage throughout the day. I'll include that in the video. So I will be back in a bit. All right, so as you guys can see, he really did a number on his face when he was in the trap. I wish there was some other way we could do this. I know it'll be healed in a week or two. It'll be gone. He'll forget about it, but still. Some of these cats really fight when they go in the trap. You get the trap covered with a sheet or a towel as quickly as possible. It usually calms them down. But there are some cats that just, they don't stop banging from side to side trying to get out. So I wish there was another way we could do this more, you know, without the cat sustaining self-injury, but I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. I don't know. And it's not every cat, you know, it's just certain cats. Usually the cats, once you throw the sheet or the towel over the trap, the cats calm right down, and it's easy, you know, to get them from point A to point B. Very little self-inflicted harm. But Mac really did a job on his face. He smashing and pushing with his nose against the cage trying to get out. So, all right, I'll be back a little later. All right, guys, I'm back. It's time to let Mac go. It's time to release him and return him. He's been neutered, TNR'd, it's all done, and it's his time to go back out. It's really sad. I did find out that Mac is about 4 years old, so it's always a heartbreaking story when they have to go back out, but there's really no other choice. He is extremely feral. So it's time to let him go home. He's probably going to take off over the wall. The street behind us is where he's from. He frequents all these houses on, you know, on that side of the street and on this side of the street, so he knows where he is. It's time to let him go. So I'm going to open it up and then I'll start filming and we'll say goodbye to Mac. Alright guys, so Mac is back out. Sorry about the ending there. I had to put the phone down and do a little coaxing to get him out of the catio, but eventually he figured out that the zipper door was open and he took off. So I grabbed my phone, filmed what I could. So Mac the cat is done. Probably see him around in the next few days walking around filming. But that's another one down. So stay tuned. I'll have more trapping videos. I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, do something kind for cats.